Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about Scany, which is our swing trading scanner or even a long-term trading scanner. So it's a scanner that updates 2 or 3 hours after the market closes, and it's a daily scanner, not a live scanner, because it helps you find plays for the future, not for day trading. And so it's a very simple tool. Most of the stuff that you see here is quite easy to understand, but I'll still go over the entire layout and show you what you can do and how to navigate through the entire layout. So obviously you can set the minimum price, the maximum price, the volume, minimum, maximum, the change in the price today. Then you have market cap filters, you have sectors, analysts, P ratio, profit margins, and short interest. But what's more interesting, and I think the novelty comes from all of these scanning capabilities that we have with our own scanner signals. So you have moving averages, you have support and resistance levels, all kinds of trend lines, anchored VWAP, horizontal supports, breakouts, volatility measures, in outside days, different combinations, different candlestick patterns, different charting patterns, and different divergences, gaps, technical indicators, and similar stuff. So we have, I believe, over like 50 different scanning patterns that you can use, which is a good amount, and it helps you figure out it helps you find a lot of different kinds of plays based on what you want to find. For instance, if you like making plays where a stock has fallen on a support and you are trying to play the bounce, then you can easily use our levels, and you can look for horizontal supports, you can look for other kinds of supports. If you like to play breakouts, you can look for breakouts or even potential breakouts. So we have scanners for almost everyone in the trading community. You can also use your watch lists to filter the entire scanning table. You can also create filters based on what you select here and save them as a set. If you want to go back to some historical data, just use this calendar widget and go back. All right, so now on the actual table, let's actually, so we did not have any support. Let's see potential breakouts. So yeah, a couple of potential breakouts. So this is the filters that you've selected. They go into this small box. Then we have the symbol, the sector, the price. Then we have the 1-day change. These are historical changes, not future predictions. The 7-day change and the 30-day change. Then we have the volume, the relative volume, the relative strength. So relative volume and relative strength are really important measures that can help you find really solid plays. So anytime relative volume is high and price is making big moves, that just means that there is strength in the move that the price is making. And relative strength is a very simple yet effective measure, which tells you how is that stock moving compared to the overall market or compared to S&P. So anytime the relative strength is high, you can just click on this column and sort based on the relative strength. So the value is between 0 to 100. Anytime it is high, that's a really good sign, and those stocks are showing a lot of strength in the market, and they could be potential bullish plays. Then we have a column called beta, which just tells you how does the stock move with the market. So a beta of 1 means it just moves with the market. A beta of -1 means it moves against the market, and a beta of 2 means if market moves up 1%, the stock actually moves up 2%. We have the short interest percentage. This comes from short volume that FINRA reports, not from the actual short interest that sometimes we see on different websites. So just know where it's coming from, the actual short volume every day, not the short interest. So we use the short volume, we divide today's volume based on we divide the short volume by today's volume, and that's what gives us the short interest. Then we have the market cap, the P, the upgrades, revenue expectations, and then earnings per share expectations in the future. One really cool thing that you'll see is if you click on this plus icon, then all of the signals, all of the scanning capabilities or scanning signals that exist for this particular stock today, you're going to see them, and then you're also going to see a description of them. So this button, this small sort of plus button at the end, is really useful to give you an idea on what kind of signals are present for that particular stock, and also explain what do those signals mean. So it's pretty useful. But other than that, there is nothing new here, just a lot of useful information for people who like to scan for setups, who like to do their due diligence after the market is over, and who want to sort of plan their, let's say, plan their week, and who typically spend time researching for good setups before actually going into them. This is a really comprehensive scanner that you can use. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them in comments, and I'll see you guys around.